And jump into questions. Coach.
Yeah, just I mean, looking back on the game, it kind of got away from us there in the fourth. Uh, you know, Molina just he just didn't throw enough strikes and had a really high pitch count for 3 innings, and I don't know, just felt like that we need to go to Mac. We're going to try to get an inning or two out of him, and it didn't work out. He was fine. I think he threw like 35 pitches on Friday. Wasn't on the board yesterday, was getting him ready for today. And our whole plan was to get him through a couple. We weren't planning on being down by a few runs when we brought him in, but we were. And, then we were going to probably go to just the way we did it. We're going to go to Fouch, and then maybe Gackle could throw the 7th, 8th, and 9th, win the game on, that's the way we drew it up. But obviously we got behind, in the first on a home run, and then 2 more in the third, and then 3 more in the fourth. And, so then we just wanted Christian basically to come in, give us an inning, hold it, and get it to Gackle and see if we could try to catch up. And we came close. It hurt us in them scoring that run in the 7th with the ball that kicked off of Holt's glove a little bit, because there was no rush in the outfield there, and looked like he rushed it. There's a runner on first, and just a single up the middle. And, that put us down instead of 3, we're down 4 with 6 outs to get. So that was a little bit disappointing. But, really, when you look at the series, we didn't play great. We didn't hit. We didn't pitch very good after Friday. And, they just beat us.
Bob, go ahead.
Yeah, Dave, you left a couple on there in the first, and that kind of set the tone. I think you left 2 guys on in 4 innings, 11 total. And obviously you left guys on in the 9th when you were rallying. Because what'd you see there with the guys, so many guys left on base?
Yeah, we had at least 11 left on. And, the first inning, everything started with 2 outs. They got a couple outs quick, and then he walked a couple. Our guys did a good job making him throw strikes, got his pitch count up in the first a little bit, which was good to see. And then we didn't get the big hit, and then they scored at 0-2 count on a hitter. He throws a fastball up, and he clubbed it up into the wind. It blew out of the park barely, and saw ourselves down. But we had a couple of chances to score a couple of runs. We didn't get the big hit. Most of the time it was with 2 outs. A couple of times it wasn't, but we didn't get it. Bottom line, we didn't get the hit.
And then Hudson White's a guy that he hadn't been hitting great, but he had a pretty good series. Was that maybe a positive you can take out of this? And obviously Stovall played really well again.
Yeah, I mean, we had 2 guys have a good series, and that was Stovall and White. If you're just looking for offense, those guys were tough outs. They hit the ball hard. They got hits. There was a couple of guys that walked a little bit for us, but as far as getting hits, not a lot of action there.
And then their guy Moore, I guess he didn't give up a hit until the 5th. What'd you see from him? What made him effective?
Well, he threw a lot of strikes, and he had movement, he had sink, and we knew that. Needed to get his pitches up, stay off the low stuff, and fastball had some sink. Threw a lot of change ups. They have sink, so you had to see the ball up. And when we did that, we made him pitch. We made him throw more pitches. But he really never gave up a big hit, and credit to him.
Yeah, I might have another one. I see Jackson looking like he's waiting, so I'll turn it back to Oliver. Thanks.
Jackson, go ahead.
Yeah, Dave, just how tough is it? Have you spoken with Will at all? 2 really good outings, and then to kind of have that, another poor one today. Just, what's going to be the conversations like, and just how tough is it that he couldn't really string together another good one today?
Well, he threw pretty good on Friday. He just didn't throw good today. I think the leadoff double, he left that pitch in the middle of the plate. What kind of watching the big screen out there, they showed a replay of the pitch from center field, and it had a little bite to it, but it was right down the middle, and hitter did a nice job. Just hit it up the middle, got behind it, shot it to right center. Yeah, we haven't talked to him yet. No, we just got done playing. So conversation would be to get some rest this week and get it going this weekend. Sometimes that's just what it is. No excuses. We played a lot of games in the last 4 weeks. We've done pretty well. None of our midweek games have been against easy teams. We've had to play hard, and pitch hard. And, you know, it's tough losing the series, especially on the road like this, when we felt like if we could have just swung the bats a little bit better. But we didn't deserve to win this series, honestly. But now we got finals this week. Give the guys a few days off, get it back going again, hopefully play better against Mississippi State next weekend.
Yeah, you mentioned the no midweek game this week. I mean, just how beneficial maybe the last 2 weeks of the season, having no midweek games, trying to get some extra time here.
You know, it's probably beneficial this week. I don't know, you know, the next week, I guess it's probably beneficial there as well because we play on Thursday. It really just depends on how you're playing, how you feel. But as many games as we played, like you said, it might be good for us to have a little downtime and you know, just kind of get them built back up again and see if we can make a push at the end.
And last one from me, Fouch and Gackle, they only had one strikeout today, but still really good. I mean, is it good to see those two power guys kind of pitch to contact and find a different way today to have an effective performance?
Yeah, you know, I think you know, in Gackles, he knew that he was going to be in there for a while, so he was just trying to get him out. Wasn't really about striking him out, trying to blow him up one inning. Wasn't like a safe situation. So it was really matured by him doing that. And you know, Christian threw the ball with some sink. A couple of times when he left it up, those were the balls that got driven out there a little bit. When he kept it down, he got ground balls and you know, kept his pitch count down. I think it threw. I got 4 outs, maybe about 15 pitches or so. So that was really good to see.
All right, Bob, wrap it up.
Yeah, Dave, you said, disappointing series, but you're still, I think you're 40-9. You're still leading the West because LSU took care of the Aggies at least twice, I think. Just kind of how do you feel about where you are? Because in the SEC, it's going to be pretty hard to win every series.
You know, we feel good where we're at. You know, as a coach, you want to see your team continue to get better. And, you know, I've seen it's been up and down a little bit. You know, I've seen the hit and fade a little bit. I've seen the pitch and fade a little bit. Then all of a sudden it kicks it back in. But it's kind of baseball. It's just the way it is. I just want to make sure that, you know, at the end of the season we're healthy and we have a chance when we get to the playoffs.
It looked like Kendall, he looked like he might have hurt his shoulder again, but he stayed in the game. I assume he's doing okay, or else he wouldn't have stayed in the game.
Yeah, you know, we talked to him for a long time. He said he was feeling a lot better, hurt when he hit the ground, and you know, I was ready to take him out, and he said, "No, I'm fine." And talked to him about it 2 different times. So, yeah, that's kind of what happened.
Okay, I'm good. Thanks, Dave. Have a safe trip home.
Okay,
All right,
thank
Coach,
you.
thanks for your time.